Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm pleased to be back in Brussels, and I'm really delighted to have been able to spend some time with High Representative Federica Mogherini and with President Juncker, and to hear from them firsthand, personally, how they view the beginning of this transitional effort in a reflection of our respect for and the need to honor a vote which was taken by people in a democratic process. The vote did not come out the way President Obama and I and others hoped that it would, but that's democracy, and we respect the rights of the voters and we respect the process. So it is now incumbent on leaders to implement the will of the people and to do so in a way that is responsible, sensitive, thoughtful, and I hope strategic. I think it's important to note that ever since World War II, we have been working, all of us together, on the development of a structure to be able to make our country stronger and to be able to deliver a good life, benefits to our people. The interests and the values which have united us for such a long period of time did not change on the day of that vote. The interests and the values which brought us together to work for a common good are the same after that vote as they were before, even though politically people may have responded differently to the situations they found themselves in. So what is important is that we stay focused on those interests and stay focused on those values. Now, it is critical as we go forward in these next days to understand the importance of a strong EU. The United States cares about a strong EU. Why? Because there isn't one issue on which we work today, whether it's climate change or whether it's counterterrorism, migration, immigration, you name it, we are working together. And it's through the strength of those countries coming together that we are able to make good things happen. So I think it is absolutely essential that we stay focused on how, in this transitional period, nobody loses their head, nobody goes off half-cocked, people don't start ginning up, scatterbrained or revengeful premises, but we look for ways to maintain the strength that will serve the interests and the values that brought us together in the first place. And that's what is important. I am confident that on those issues that really make a difference to everyday life of our citizens, we have an ability to be able to find a strong way forward. And I am also confident that with the reforms that are currently being addressed within the European Parliament is already, and the European leaders are ahead of are sort of moving aggressively to respond to some of the complaints that people have had with respect to the process. So I look forward to working even more closely with my counterpart, Federica Mogherini, with the other members of the EU as we seek the strength that is so important to all of our interests. At the same time, the United States will maintain its special relationship and strong relationship with Great Britain. Great Britain is a P5 member. Great Britain has long had a special relationship with the United States. And so I am going from here to London, where I will have an opportunity to be able to talk directly with Foreign Secretary Hammond, who I've already talked with, but meet personally, and then meet with Prime Minister Cameron. So it is my intention, in furtherance of President Obama's commitment to both the EU and the special relationship, to do everything in our power to make this transitional process as sensible and as smooth as it can be, Does that mean it doesn't present difficulties? No, there are challenges. Does that mean it was without any impact? No. Clearly, that's not possible either, because there are consequences. But there are ways to make certain that we're trying to chart out a path for the future that actually strengthens the EU and serves the interests and the values that have brought us together and keep us together even now, as there is a political decision regarding one country's membership, but that doesn't alter the fundamental interests and the values that we are serving in governance. So thank you for the chance to be with you, and very much look forward to continuing the conversation in the days ahead. Thank you. Thanks.